The move on Midway is underway. And looking here at this route and looking at the game in general, uh, he takes Midway. It's pretty much game. Yeah. We only have one or two shits left to pull, so we're running out of time. We have infantry on transports here. We need to take this spot back over, return that to U.S. control, and also up here at the Aleutians. We have to return that to U.S. control. I think the last game they had, I think the same thing, two of their objective points, and it was like it might have been a decisive Japanese win. I'm not sure, but it was a pretty good win. And I was under the impression that as long as I kept them off my coast, these coast areas, that was pretty much all I needed to do to hold off on them. But no, key thing on these in this game are these outer areas, and right now we're losing, so we have to take at least one, maybe too much of a tall order with the amount of time we got left at two. And meanwhile, they're going for their third. So they, like I said, if they capture Midway, it be game. And like I said, this is only my second game, and I'll be 0 for 2 on the old Midway Solitaire. But we enjoy this game. Good game by old Joseph Miranda. All these veteran gamers, and I got a game up my sleeve, and I've been working on it. Oh, you can immerse yourself in research for these things like crazy. No wonder it takes years. I'm seeing what they're getting. I'm only doing this part time, but I can get ideas. I get ideas left and right, but that could be a whole 2-hour video. All right. So anyway, what we got going on here? First thing they want to do is search for a U.S. task force. Unfortunately, there aren't no task forces. My task force 16 and 44 are here in Pearl, so we'll have to skip that segment. So that they will move. We will roll for each Japanese task force. The first one's the invasion, and the 4th carrier strike force. It don't take long until they get to Pearl. So the invasion force. Ooh, invasion with a 1 is just 1 space. Wow, they didn't even get there. No way. Alright, well, I thought for sure. Alright, 1 space for the invasion force. Next for the carrier strike force. They get a 5. 2 spaces, so that will be off the coast of Midway with their carriers. Will try isn't too probably too smart. If you're in a carrier strike force, you probably want to stand off. Next for the support. Over here at Wake, he's lagging behind with a 2. Oh, just 1 space. So something's going on, maybe with the weather or something. Oh, we got another task force here. Wow. Main body with a 4. 2 spaces. 1, 2. So there we go. We've got them spread out here at Wake. They have a coastal defense unit, pretty strong coastal defense unit with its top number on the left, anti-air. And they got some bombers, but ooh, he's a tough bomber too. Wow. All right, well here they come. They're strung out on their way to Midway. Movement segment. U.S. Navy reaction segment. All routes you may launch naval and fighters. We ain't got nobody spotted against spotted Imperial Japanese Navy. Now the one on the island is, so we might as well take the old 4th carrier strike force and do this, because he has lent himself to be spotted off the coast, and Midway is sending out signals. So the race is on. Oh, we got here naval aircraft. Man, it's a long way out though. From Pearl Harbor to Midway. Too far. 1, 2, 3 spaces. I don't believe our carriers have that kind of capability. The only one it might is our B-17. Big old tank. She can go out there 6. But that ain't gonna help us out. That's a land aircraft. Oh, we could do that too. Oh, for cap. U.S. naval aircraft. So all we can do is cap Pearl. Well, we could maybe cap Midway because there are land aircraft there. Let me see what the U.S. reaction will be. We'll be right back. So basically, what we got is just the Midway's complement of aircraft are taken to the skies. The only one that can reach them from Midway or from Pearl is the B-17. We got him in here all the way down on the bottom. It's a partial squadron. It has been reduced, but here are the aircraft on their way to go attack the task force. You're looking at that middle number. Will be their anti-naval number, which ain't much, as you can tell. Might get lucky and be able to shoot back at maybe some of their cat fighters and knock them down, but we're going in with what we got. And like I said, it ain't going to be a long flight because I imagine the carriers are just over the horizon. So there's your attacking aircraft, and they're attacking the task force. And the task force they will be attacking will be the only one spotted. It is the 4th Carrier Strike Force. Also, Midway's got their own little complement of fighters up in the air, protecting against any incoming Japanese planes. Alright, now we're also going to put the infantry and the coastal defense unit on here because I think they're probably going to be the targets of the Japanese. And for some reason that was reduced. I hope that wasn't flipped over during gameplay, or maybe they might have launched another sortie against them earlier and produce that result, but we will have them and some Marines here on the battle board. Alright, that is the U.S. Naval Reaction Segment. Imperial Japanese Navy will be launching aircraft from their 4th Carrier Strike Force. Let's see what that strike force looks like up here. We're looking for the 4th Carrier Strike Force, and there it is. Right there. Oh, where's my finger? There you go. Alright. See what kind of ships they got. Be right back. Imperial Japanese Navy 4th Carrier Strike Force consists of nothing but carriers. That could be good in a way. No really anti-aircraft capability, or no anti-coastal defense capability, except for their planes coming in and bombing. But yeah, and one was a deception marker. So out of 3 stack, you might have thought there were more there, but there really wasn't. Just a couple carriers. And one's a light carrier on top of that. The Hosho and the Soryu. There you go, Hosho and Soryu. Alright, we will need to check out their complement of planes. So for the horseshoe, sorry about that. What we got here? There you go. He's a light carrier. He only has a capacity of 1 squadron, so alright, might not be too bad on Midway. Let's go over here to the Soryu. Oh, we got here Soryu. There you go. He's got a full complement. Alright, what we got here? Sorry about that. Every time I put my elbow on this board here, makes that sound. Alright, oh, somebody got shot up already. Alright, get the dog hair on out. There you go. We have to assign them. We will roll for them, and mostly it'll be an attack. It'll either be fighters or cap. So we'll roll for the fighter first. What do we need to do with these ships? I guess their names are on here. So the ships can probably go... we'll keep them here. They will be up here underneath the ships in the battle. Alright. Rolling 1 die. It's a 5 for a naval aircraft bomber. Naval aircraft bomber with a 5. Attack the objective, which is what they would have to do anyway. Attack objective. There you go. Next, we got another bomber, naval aircraft with a 4. And you see bomber with a 4. Attack the task force. There is no task force, so that will be converted to attack the objective. And our last one's a fighter. Naval aircraft with a 4. Fighter. Naval aircraft. 4. Of course, it is a cap. Anything else would have been an escort, so cap over the carrier strike force, which is what everybody's going after. Alright, nothing going on there with the deception marker. I guess we could put him away. Get him out of here. Alright, because we know what's there now. That'll be it. And it is on here at Midway. There you go. We come back. Japanese air units coming in to bomb the base. Midway air units coming out to attack the task force. Battle to ensue. Alright then, ready for the first combats. Going down there to procedure, and we are going to have an air-to-air step. Fire all air units, air combat factors, and enemy air units, and that will be the cat fighters, I guess. Oh, cat fighters, first ones. Attacking fighters. Alright, let's go for the U.S. Navy first. Does he want to go after their cat fighter or their bomber? This bomber's got a nice little 3 rating. I mean, we could try to shoot him down. He only gets 1 shot, so we'll go for that number 1. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, first one. Yeah, got to roll 1 or less. Trying to shoot at this bomber, but the thing of it is, we got to remember, because this bomber could shoot back, so he's just gonna shoot at him. Rolling 1 or less, looking for a 1 or less, and that'll take care of him. No good. Alright, that'll take care of my cat fighter. Next will be the Japanese potent A6M. And he is going for, oh, we gotta pick the most lethal. I think we're looking at the one right here on top. Yes, that's what it is. And he will fire at the SBD2, 4 or less, to inflict a hit. Oh, he gets it. He gets it. That was a no-brainer. Alright. Man, alright, we gotta hold off on here, because after we flip him over, he's got a 0, but this is simultaneous, so. Alright, we gotta remember what's going on here. Oh, give me a die with a 1 hit. Means he got shot at. Alright. We gotta remember the guy that shot at him, though. He gets shot back. We should just do it now. Well, let's see here. It goes on. Attacking escort intruders, none of that. Bombers may only fire at the fighters that fire upon the bombers. Alright, that's what we're looking for here. Alright, then. My Midway fighter went after the... Where is he? Is this the one we went after? I guess so. He is the most potent. So he's going to try to shoot at his rear gunner. Going to try to shoot at F2A3. Looking for a 1, I believe. Yep. Rear gunner shot. No good. Alright, now the one that just got hit, he's going to fire at the A6M. Looking for a 1 or less. Doesn't get it. Okay, now I'm going to apply that hit. I believe. Well, let's just keep it here. Hold on a second. We'll keep it here. Bomber was a hit. I don't know if we apply everything right now or what. Yeah, I mean, after, let's see. I think after this, it'll tell you when to apply them. Oh, bombers may fire upon that. Okay. Fire all ground or naval units, air combat factors, enemies. So now the ships get to fire. The thing of it is, we have an optional rule for the for this procedure for the Japanese. Now let's hold off here. I want to make sure if I'm going to go ahead and apply this hit. There you go, because that phase is over. We'll apply the hit, and now we will go to the optional rules. AAA coordination. U.S. Japanese Navy firing AAA can fire only at the U.S. Navy air units that are attacking them. Okay, so then Pause for a cough break. Alright, let's see here. Oh, we are going to, this is where it gets kind of goofy. Huh. Who's going to attack who? We want to go after the, I guess we're going after the regular carrier, or the light carrier, because it's got less of a anti-aircraft capability, so, but he's only carrying one plane. Oh, let's go after the big one. We'll go after the big boy. Alright, so let's split it up. We can split it up a little bit here. Decide who we want to go after. He'll go after a big boy. He'll go after a big boy. He'll go after a big boy. He'll go after the smaller ones. So these three here. Oh. Was he flipped over? Gosh darn it. I think he was. Or was he? No, I don't remember that big red stripe though. Gosh darn it. Hold on a second here. Be right back. Alright, well unfortunately bad camera work didn't show me what was going on, so we'll do it this way. We'll keep him flipped over. I think I hit the counter and he flipped on over because I don't remember that big red stripe being there, so I'll do it the best I can. Alright, so these three planes here are going after the big carrier, and these two will go after the smaller one. So the big carrier is running a 2 against the first incoming plane, SBD2. It doesn't get him. Next, he takes a shot at the PBY from Midway, needing a 2 or less. Doesn't get it. Bullets fly wide. Next, after the B-17 that's coming in here, 2 or less. Self-defense shot. Oh, it's the B-17. Man, not cool. Alright, well, he got himself a score to hit. A couple B-17s are plunging into the water. Alright, next we'll go after, they'll be shooting a 1 at the first plane. Shooting 01. No good. Next, after the torpedo bomber, I guess. 6, no good. Alright, that will take care of the, let me see here. Got myself all messed up again. Alright. Fire all ground and naval units coming out. There we go. Fire all air units, naval combat factors, enemy naval units. Alright, so they won't be shooting at us because we ain't got no naval units, but this is where we come in at. Looking for a 2 or less to hit the big carrier. 2 or less. No good. Looking for another 2 or less to hit the big carrier. No good, no good. Now probably with our damaged bombers, just a 1 or less from the B-17s. Oh, yes. All right. Let me see here. That'll be a big carrier, so we need a 3 to 6 to sink him. So it'll do some kind of damage. Just don't know if it'll sink him. 3 to 6. Here we go. Oh no! Well, that could have been a big faux pas. All right. Oh, gotta go through the hole. Oh my God! Need a new aimer. 4. I think that got him. All right. Yep, we got him. Sunk the ship. The Hairu goes down. Oh, that could be a... Or the Soryu. The Soryu went down. There you go. Alright, we'll put him over here in the eliminated task. No, not a task force. Here you go. He's over here to the eliminated units. Yep. It'll be our second carrier. Or our third carrier. Yes. There you go. Eliminated units. Alright, well that will take care of them. The B-17 got some payback. Wow. Alright, next. Could it happen? Going after the light carrier with 2 planes, looking for a 1 or less from another B-17. Alright. 4, 3 or more to sink it. 3 or more to sink it. Oh, I never miss. Yes. And there we go. We sunk 2 of them. Wow. From the B-17s. Ridiculous. That'll definitely... Ooh. Oh, let me see what's going on here. Back to morale. Alright, let's keep on going. They won't be able to land any forces on here because their invasion force is lagging behind, so that'll give us maybe a little bit of a reprieve. Ooh, shoot. Now what do we do here? Wow. A monumental. Fire all units naval. Air units naval, yep. Fire all air units naval. Combat naval units definitely tore up on that phase. Fire all units eligible ground units. Alright. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, we do. These guys here are attacking our base. So that's at bottom number. That bomber is going after our coastal defense unit. It's already been damaged once, so 1 or less to put it out of commission. So is that 4? No good. No good. Bottom number 1 or less. 1 or less. It was a 5. Alright, so our unit survived. Oops, let's hold on a second here. Alright, now for all naval units, naval combat factors, and enemy surface ships, there are no more ships left. Wow. How epic was that assault? The current battle is taking place in the U.S. Navy controlled objective space, and the transports are present, which they are not. Okay. So then, U.S. Navy defensive fire. Base unit uses its ground combat factor to conduct against transports. We don't have no transports. Amphibious assaults won't happen there. Alright, that is it. No matter what the result, first all battles are complete. Are not allowed. Surviving ground. Alright, the turn to reside will retreat. They'll retreat. Alright, I gotta find out what to do with these air units. They don't have a carrier to land on. 4 hex range. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can find his way home probably. But some of these guys might have to take a splash. Way back. Alright, first thing we gotta do is find out where these boys are gonna land. First choice is this invasion force. Invasion. Let's look underneath the invasion. Let's see if he has a carrier. Nope, that's a cruiser. Can't land there. Next will be the main body. Main body B. Main body B. We got 2 of them here. Is there a carrier amongst them? Oh, well, you know. Alright. They're deceiving us. Main body is a ghost. Nothing but a bunch of cardboard ships or something. I don't know what's up with that. Alright. Support group. Support. Here, we got a support group here. Looking for a carrier. He's a ways out there, though, isn't he? Oh, we got a carrier. We got the Akagi, but does he have any room? Where is the Akagi? A space with 3 fighters, 3 planes, and he has 2 on there. He's got room for 1. Wow, they might be splashing. Let's put the Akagi in here. We're in the support. Alright, so anyway, the Soryu's got a 4 space range. 1, 2, 3. The rest of these only got, Alright, let's do this. We will take the Hoshū's plane. He'll go 1, 2, 3, and we'll land him on the Akagi. Oh, where are we at here? Akagi. You got an extra plane from a carrier just got shot down. Now we got this one here. Has a 3 space range. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna splash. So he goes into the eliminated pile. But we can save this unit here. Has a 4 space range. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can land at Wake, but Wake's only got 2 plane capacity. 1 plane there. He has room for the fighter. So the fighter's there. Woo, woo, woo. Boy, that was a good turn. Alright, the battle is over. We're going to return these to their respective launching areas or ships. Be back. Alright, B-17 landed back at Pearl. And we have all of our aircraft here down in Midway. Capacity is 5. Now, this is another kind of a questionable thing in the game. Is these coastal defense units. I think that upper right-hand corner is their capacity for air units. But if you see this, even flipped on its full size, I don't know, I'm not really sure. This is an optional for this scenario. Were we not supposed to put air units there? I'm not sure what's up, so we're keeping it there. We're doing it like this. Alright, there you go. That part is over. The mutual return segment is done. Oh, we gotta put these ones here, back underneath the support marker. There you go. We're all set. We're all set. That'll take care of the combat. We definitely fended them off. Sunk 2 of their carriers. Bravo. What a way to go. All right. Morale segment. Now, this is key here because light carrier eliminated since the last morale segment. You must take a morale check. During the Japanese morale segment of the first game turn, blah, 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 blah. You must submit every counted losses so that you track the current losses. You must be counted during any subsequent. What? Let's then separate already counted losses. The first game turn. That says the first game turn, or whatever. Resolve the morale check on each route that above applies using a roll procedure. Total number of eliminated a given route on a mutual combat segment. This game turn 2 is greater than or equal than the number eliminated. There's no effect. Oh, so we want to roll a 2 or less. Alright. We're looking for a 2 or less to shut down that Midway route. No good. Well, that'd been nice. That would have been really cool. Alright, well. Alright. Round check, total number, roll 1 die, the result is greater. Has no effect. Oh, no effect. We are going over here to the logistics segment. This is where we repair units. You can only repair land aircraft or carriers. We can look for damaged. Right there on the very left. No land aircraft and no carriers to be repaired. It is the U.S. Navy phase. Alright. We will be back with the G1 organization. Do we organize a task force, create a new task force, recruit reinforcements, or replace all that stuff? Oh, look, all these over. We'll be right back. I am seeing an invasion SO force here. It didn't get launched. We're going to roll for them. Right now, we need to roll for them twice, I think. 2. Invasion SO. Why are they over there? That don't make no sense. What did we do wrong with the task force? Oh, alright, let's see here. Invasion SO. The 2, 1 space. Let's give him another one. Just to see if it would have had any difference. 5. 2 spaces. 1, 2. We'll put him there. Say he's lagging behind. But I don't. How many? Well, let me see. We got to find out how many Midway routes we have activated. We'll be right back. I think there was part of that. What was it? Redistribution. Where we got it. That's why they abandoned that route, because it is on the Solomon's route. But that SO don't really mean nothing in this game. So I'm trying to think what I need to do with him. Midway's been activated 4 times. We'll keep him there. we'll keep him there because I think that's what happens. He was redirected. Him as one of the chits. All right, so here's all more Midway chits. I just wanted to count him to see how many moves he might have had. So hopefully game integrity is not. Invasion SO. What we got there? Invasion SO. Oh. Oh, we got troops. Yeah, we got transports. Much needed transports in that Invasion SO. Invasion MI also, though. Huh. That don't make no sense. We'll leave him back there. There's a huge force coming in as it is, so maybe we'll roll on the next one. But if he was transported and up there, we just forgot to activate him. I don't know how many turns back that was, but that gives him 2 activations, I believe. So there you go. I think that could be probably up to date. We are on the U.S. organization phase. Let me find out what I want to do here because I have yet to look. Select the land aircraft from no. Replace naval aircraft. Don't need to do any of that. I don't think I need to redeploy any task forces. Huh. I'll be right back. Getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. We forgot to move this task force on out of the way, and I forgot where that is on here. One space. Alright. They're both then. If the task forces are in the Imperial Japanese control space, controlled objective space, then that's not Imperial Japanese controlled. If the task forces are in the U.S. control objective space, the Imperial must control one. Alright, we were right. We just want to make it official. But they have to retreat one. We're still in charge of Midway. Alright, now we're set to go with this. Now, the thing of it is, we got 1 or 2 chits left. Midway's been pulled about 4 or 5 times. I don't think this one's going to come. I don't think they can get there, so I'm not really going to worry about it on my turn here. I got a bunch of turns. We do need to take back some of these spaces. Do we have infantry in Task Force 8? Task Force 8 does not have transports. Task Force 44, do you have transports? No. The only infantry I see loaded on is Task Force 11, and that is down here. So therefore, we do have transports and we do have troops here. So I'm going to reorganize a task force and put these transports and troops on a transport Task Force 44 and see if we can't get them moved up there to retake the Aleutians. That's a lot to ask for. With only 1 or 2 chits left, I think that is definitely a prudent way to go. If we don't get to move a task force, then no. We definitely got to reorganize. So that's what we'll be doing. Be right back. Alright, so we organize. We're not going to reorganize Task Force 44. We're going to keep them there at Pearl. He's got Saratoga and the Hornet and the battleship and destroyers comprise Task Force 44. We're going to keep them there. And we can do some offensive operations. I don't know. But anyway, Task Force 16 is going to be the one that was reorganized now. So they have to stay there at Pearl. They can't move until next turn, which is kind of, I don't know how much time I got left. But this is what Task Force 16 is comprised of. And I just added that transport right there with the Marines underneath them. Now Task Force 16 has a capacity of, move this out of the way so you can see, 6 ships, or 6 groups of ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it takes care of it. And we also have an admiral with us that gives us some good modifiers. Oh, Spruance. Poor old Fletcher went down with the ship earlier. So, oh man. Alright, that is it. We reorganized the task force on that one. Took care of our phase. Weren't able to move nothing. So we'll go to our intelligence segment now. Do we pull out the cup? See what's coming up next? How many chits we got left? Oh, we got 1 chit left. That's all I feel here. Ooh. That could be game. What am I going to be able to do with one shit? Oh, one shit left. I thought I had more than that in there, too. Oh, what do we do? Oh, search. They can't get here. Where's their last one going to come up at? Let's pull it and find out where they're coming up at instead of launching any offensive operations. They're already spot. Well, we're just looking for these. These guys aren't spotted yet, though. We can move our task force. We're going to go ahead and find out where the final chit is going to come from on our intelligence. So underneath the signals intelligence options, we will skip the naval air search, we will skip the seaplane air search, and we'll go to signals intelligence. And under that, we have two options. Or spotted. Wow, I never thought about that one. Or randomly pick one operations marker. We're going to pick the operations marker. Last operations marker is going to be the Aleutians. Cool. So we know where they're coming from. Alright, that takes care of our intelligence. Now for our operations phase. Can we do this? Let me see if this might be game. I don't know if like I said, maybe we'll go ahead and go through everything and then add up the score, but I don't think it's going to be possible for me to, well, hold on a second for the cough break. I don't think it's going to be possible. Well, maybe we can, we got to try to attempt to at least capture one of these. Last game, they had two of them and I lost, so we'll see what one more could be, but this will be the final turn coming on up. Very important. Operations phase. Don't touch that dial. Alright, back with U.S. operations. And we were going to, thinking about redeploying a task force with some troops on it. Try to take the Aleutians, but I think that's going to take too much time. And this is our last chit. We are empty on the old chit draw. Hold on a second. Alright, like I said earlier, there might not be enough time left in the game to get done what I want to get done, so we're just going to go through the motions till this is till the Aleutians chit has been pulled. Alright, let me see here. We are going to conduct an operation, but it is going to be a naval operations. The only thing we got time for maybe is to get back one of these Imperial Japanese Navy objective spaces that have been occupied. Be right back. Alright then, so to move Task Force 11, we look down here in our U.S. Navy movement, and if we have a battleship in the task force, we can only move one space. So a battleship would definitely be a hindrance. Looking over here on Task Force 11, we have the Yorktown, we have destroyers, transports with troops, and another destroyer. Oh, wait. We might be up a creek. Yeah, that is a battleship. Ouch. Alright. Well, that could be a game right there. That battleship might have slowed us down. We can only move one space. We can't move our transports on there. We can't take that spot this turn. Maybe we can take it next turn and we'll see. We have moved the task force. It says move any task force independently. Usually we just did that. Now we have to get us a incident marker. We can't avoid the incident marker when we move a task force. Or they conduct an operation, which is what we're going to do. Okay. And here we go. What will it be? All kinds of incidents that can happen. So what happens is going to be calm seas? Calm seas, which means no effect. Alright, that'll work. Alright, now we can launch all of our carriers, aircraft. Against spotted task forces. Okay, well here's the deal. There's nobody here on the Solomons. The other ones we want to maybe attack is their spot up here at Rabaul. I guess they could try to. They don't. We're not spotted yet, so they can't do nothing with us. I don't think I want to do anything with their bull. I think we might just pass. We didn't get to our little spot here. It's going to be pretty much a resistance-less capture of the Solomons. We'll have to wait till next turn. We can't do nothing right now. We can launch. So it says here, by any Imperial Japanese Navy type force conducted. Let me check this out real quick. Right back. All right, then when it comes to us launching, we only got one carrier in here, and that's Yorktown. It doesn't have a big complement of planes. I'm looking over here on the eliminated. She's been shot up. So, the Yorktown will launch. He'll launch a cap over the task force. That's all they really got. The only other plane Yorktown's got is a squadron of anti-ship aircraft, and there are no ships around here. He doesn't even have a bombing capability for land units, so we can't really do anything there. Now, what they can do, though, is launch a bunch of them from Rabaul down here to our task force. But first, we're going to make sure to see if they can see us. 3 spaces. He is within 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So they have a search capability to get us. We will roll 1 die. It's a 2. Conduct a result. Search by we can control objective or for the new task force. Yes, Navy controlled. Oh, objective space, huh? By any Imperial Japanese task force, Imperial controlled objective. We just rolled a 4. 3 to 6, no effect. So no effect yet. But base. It says a base and task forces. I guess another base would be 3 spaces. We can give them another shot at it. Alright, we can give them another shot. Let's roll dice for the Solomons. That last roll is for here. We'll roll here. 5, you still don't see us. Alright, we were able to remain unspotted. Launch any Imperial Japanese Navy bomber units assigned carrier assigned blah, 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 against spotted. Imperial Japanese, so we're fine. There's nothing that needs to be done there. We ain't gonna bomb them, they ain't gonna bomb us. Conduct the following, select 1, launch land-based. No, we don't have no land-based. They don't have no land-based because we're not spotted, so we're skipping all that. And that was that's a land-based operation anyway. It's something totally different. We did a naval operation, so we were done with our naval operation then. Okay, nobody in the same spot. Surviving missions. Yep, we're good. We're good to go. So he'll return back to the Yorktown. And we'll move on to our logistics phase. Alright, logistics. Repair damaged naval units. There's no damaged units in our box. So then, Operation MI goes into the pile in our very last turn of Midway Solitaire. It's taken me about, I don't know, I have to look at the counter and see when I started this game, but and I don't know, you have to add up all the time, and it's probably going to be a little bit quicker with all my obliviating, but yeah, it's been a few months. Has it been 4 months? It's been a long time playing this game, but like I said, it's only about 20-30 minute episodes or videos. Let me see here. We put that one back. We know they're coming on the Aleutians. That is the one that's coming up next. Now, let me see. Is there a chance for... Well, we'll just play. We've got one more to do, and then we'll be done. We'll see what happens there. But the way it's looking right now, it is a Imperial Japanese Navy. Probably decisive victory, unless we can take back one of these spots here. And that ain't looking too much like it. That battleship bogged us on this one. Like I said, that was probably the game. Oh, let me look at the video. We'll call this a video. We'll have when we come back. It'll be our last turn for Midway Solitaire. 1 game down for gaming season, and the best thing about it is it's Christmas. So I put the feelers out, the word out. Everybody says, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know." It's kind of like, God, people sometimes. What do you want for Christmas? Oh, and there are some things I need, besides games. But I think I got a couple, if not games, because they really don't know what to pick out, but the good old gaming cards to my favorite game store. So that'd be nice. And plus, I got one up my sleeve here that I might want to play, but was my very first YouTube video. But it was with an earlier phone, and doing all this stuff with uploading with my editor and everything, burnt it up. It got really hot, and it killed it. So that video never did surface. Thinking about doing a redo of my very first video that ever made it. Be back.